Hi, everyone. Welcome to People Watch, the official podcast of the People Management Association of the Philippines.
Here, there are no motherhood statements, no hiding behind obsolete theories and adages, and no time to beat around the bush.
Just real talk with real people. I'm Jovenir, and I'm with my co-host, Ms. Joan Chung.
Hi, Joe. How are you today?
The same as last week. But
Yeah.
it's a rainy day. It's been raining since last night, so it's kind of refreshing. The last week
diba?
was
A
very
break
humid.
from the scorching summer days.
Yes. And I hope kahit paano naman it's gonna be cloudy for, wag naman masyadong mainit so that people are going to be safe even if they go outdoors.
Yeah. And today we're going to have a part 2, no, of our previous episode.
Our very first part 2, Miss Joan. Wala pa tayong part 2 ever since eh. So, eto
Yeah.
talaga, the topic itself, we talagang bitin last episode. And so we ask our special guest again to continue what we have started last week.
Okay, for those who missed the previous episode, you can still catch it. It's the 4th episode, and it talks about team modalities, no? Pero today we dig deeper. Ano ba yung other modalities?
Mhm.
And
I think na marami din nagtatanong, ano bang modality?
Ayan.
syempre,
Papa-explain
hindi ko
natin
masagot.
yan. Kaya nga, antayin natin yung expert natin.
Yeah, oo. Hindi ko ba sagot-sagot yung modality? Alam ko, it came from the word modes, in different ways or manners by which you deliver something. Ewan ko ba kung tama, but let our speaker tell us more about what exactly is a modality.
Yes. And siguro, just to reintroduce her, no, just a brief background, no. Our expert is a professional credentialed coach and one of the pioneers in the world to achieve the advanced certification in team coaching from the International Coaching Federation. So let's welcome back Ms. Ruby Palma. Hi, Ms. Ruby.
Hello.
Hi, Ms. Ruby. Good morning.
I like your J&J style. Exchange.
Parang peanut butter, J&J peanut butter. And
Alam
Ang
ko
ganda ng
parang
definition mo, Jova. Ang ganda ng definition mo. Mode, diba? Or approach. So, I think simply put, modalities means approaches.
Yeah,
okay.
that's nice.
Nakachamba ako pala. So,
Oo, congrats.
alam ko, ano ba yung mode? Yung pag wala ka sa mode,
Wala sa
pag
mode.
mainit yung ulo mo. Ay, hindi pala yun. Okay. Sige. Lumalabas yung pagka-Bisaya ko talaga. Sige.
Saan ba sa Bisaya?
Cebuano.
Cebu?
Tama ba,
I'm-
Cebu?
I'm actually based in Cebu right now. And for our audiences, hindi nyo nakikita po yung video feed ni Miss Ruby, pero parang nasa beach kaya yata. Or
Oo,
you're
di
out
ba?
there.
Nasa farm, pero hindi nakikita nila,
Ang
no?
ganda.
Pag nakakasingit yung ibon at cricket, okay lang sana.
Very refreshing, no?
Very refreshing, Miss June. Dahil nakakaingit. Tapos tingnan mo yun, ang flow ng hangin. Kami, electric
Oo.
fan.
Aircon.
I talked to my mom when we were still in Masbate, and she said, "Did you remember meron ba tayong electric fan noon?" And that's true. Back then, wala kaming electric fan. Pamaypay lang. And somehow we made it through. But so ngayon dapat I really appreciate the electric fan. But you're there, Miss Ruby, and we're all here. And so, let's get on with it. Yan.
So parang ganun din yun, di ba? May mga technological developments din ang ating
Yes.
approaches.
Mm-mm. Mas maganda kasi yung pamaypay kasi ang daming modes noon eh. Diba?
Ay, gusto ko
Isipin
yung
ba ako din
pamaypay.
piliin?
I like the pamaypay kasi you are in control of the paypay, di ba?
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Control
Tapos
is
it's safe.
one. Oo.
Wala pa naman
Control is
nasasaktan
one.
sa masyadong pamaypay.
Pag ginamit lang na pamalo, no? Masakit.
Ay, Ay, lumalabas yung pagkananay na naman ni Miss Joan. Nang pamalo ng pamaypay. Kasi pangit din naman pag
Old
electric
school.
fan yung ginamit mo, di ba? Brutality yun eh. Yes. Okay.
Ayan,
So,
sige. So let's
Sige.
go back to the topic. It's very interesting, no? We talked about team development modalities. So last time we talked about coaching, we touched also on team building, no?
Yes.
What are the other methods wherein we can develop teams?
So today we talk about 6 modalities because that's the result of a survey or a study by the International Coach Federation. They looked into 6, and that includes team building, team training, team consulting, team mentoring, team facilitation, and team coaching. As the 6, there could be more, but the 6 we will talk about. And how do these 6 differ? They looked into time frame, 1, process, 2, growth area, team dynamics, conflict resolution, and ownership as areas where each of these modalities differ. And that time nga, I spoke about ano ba yung mas direct na modalities, no? Because in my own company, we did a study of these 6 modalities, and we realized that yung may mga modalities pala na mas diretso. Ibig sabihin, trainer-driven, instructor.
So, mas mabilis yung result?
Kung ang mga purpose noon or growth areas noon ay new knowledge or skill, diba? Additional insights coming from experts, diba? Mentoring. So pwede yun, no? Kung kailangan talaga. Pero sinasabi nila ngayon, diba, that wisdom is within, and we need to tap into the inherent or tacit wisdom that's within each of the members of the organization. If you can imagine a organization, for instance, that has a long history or legacy, ang daming tacit wisdom nun, tacit knowledge. So, a new way of really tapping into this to come up with meaning and sense out of people's wisdom in situations that they really own naman in the first place. They advocate, okay, team coaching might be one area that we need to really study more. But sabi nga natin today, we also try to study what the other modalities offer. Diba? In terms of time frame and process, si team training and team consulting, team mentoring, ito yung mga shorter, no? Mga hours. Or staccato hours over a long period of time. And the teams work with a curriculum or material or the expertise of the consultant. And in terms of team mentoring, the mentor shares his experience. Diba? And so therefore, the growth areas here that are addressed most effectively are when teams need new knowledge or skill or additional insights or new bodies of information.
So, iba-ibang modality, iba-ibang situations siya ginagamit.
So, pag may needs ang team, di naman nila sinasabi sa atin na, ito lang ang need ko ha. It is up to the person who is being engaged. If he's a consultant, most probably ang sasabihin ng consultant, ito yung advice ko sa inyo, diba? Or pag hinire ka as a trainer, o sasabihin mo, ito yung tools na you can, and curriculum that you can use, diba?
Or diba, syempre, ano pa rin siya? You have to still understand, no, the needs of your client, diba? If ever parang may diagnosis part of it.
Yes. So diagnosis, we have in the company that I work, Leadership in Motion, we have what we call the 70s of coaching and consulting. First D is define what the client needs. Second and third Ds, diagnose, discover, and diagnose before you design. So in the design work that we do, because we train and certified team coaches. Team coaching is the modality we use, if possible, 50% of the time. But we also use other modalities like team facilitation, maybe 25% of the time, or team building, 5%, because we need to have, di ba, yung mga pinag-usapan natin the last time,
Mga fun element.
fun activities or yung icebreakers and all that, no? Or di kaya pinag-usapan nating throw the egg or yung structured exercises naman yon. So if we want some icebreakers, we can also use that. Pero yung team coaching kasi, that's the most or the least directive approach, no? And they say that's why coaching is very valuable and impactful, because it really looks into skills of the coach to draw out yung wisdom within the person, diba? So coaches here, when they use the team coaching modality, they help the team achieve higher performance and sustainability. Ibig sabihin, it just doesn't stop in just one team building big 200 people all activity and then that's it. Now here it helps the team sustain itself. It goes below the iceberg. If you look at the iceberg as a metaphor, look into the dynamics and then plan action steps, follow up and measure. Yun, ganun. So all of these are possible, but the decision to use how much is important.
All right. Grabe pala. Ang ano pala nito, no? Very, ang daming ways for us to develop yung team natin. And,
if you're really serious about developing the team, I really like yung sa, for example, 5% lang team building kasi yung nangyayari, yun yata yung 110%. So it's all about the fun and everything else. And then the real problems are isolated, parang individual counseling, individual training. Na it's good really to look at this from a team-based perspective.
It makes sense, diba? It's the team who knows what they need and they truly need. So that's the other thing, no? Sinong nag-o-own nitong mga proseso na ito? We talked about that briefly also last time kasi sabi natin, trainers own the training curriculum, right? Pero si consultant owns his expertise, his area of expertise. Pero sa team facilitation and sa team coaching, the ownership rests with both the facilitator and the team. Importante ang team ang mag-own ng proseso nila. So how do we empower the team to make sure that from the beginning to the end of the engagement, for instance, and their development process, kasama sila doon sa design. Kasama sila doon sa pag-isip, what do we need and what solutions will best address our needs.
May instance ba na you said ownership, no? Usually who initiates the engagement? Is it a leader pa of the team or is it within the team? Kasi 'di ba if walang buy-in, how do they get the ownership?
So I like your question kasi it talks about readiness of the team, no? Sometimes, in my experience, it emanates or initiated by the team leader himself. Kasi na-realize niya, this is my aspiration for the team, but there are conflicts here or the personalities are not in sync with each other and we need to have a dialogue, but I can't seem to facilitate that. I need an external person to help me do that. So, minsan, most of the time, galing sa leader. Pero there are occasions na galing din sa team member. No? Nagre-request siya, can you help my team? Because, the relationship with my team leader isn't so good.
All right.
Kaya, it seems that the style of the new leader doesn't seem to, connect with the rest of the organization or the rest of the team members. So, minsan ang gagaling yun, but it has to have the buy-in also of everybody. So, the process of diagnosing and discovery just means to say that we need to involve every member of the team leader members in the design so that they own the process from the very beginning.
Okay. Very nice din na dapat may access sila, no? Kasi not everyone has access to a third party who can facilitate, no? Like, how can companies create this accessibility for the employees as well?
Thank you for that, because timing nandin natin tong ating podcast. No, we have a scheduled book launch of first in the world shared leadership disciplines. This is a leadership style that we advocate,
Mhm.
and we are holding it somewhere in Rockwell, June 1 from 6 to 8 p.m. I think the venue is still being finalized, but if they want to know more about it, they can access our Facebook page, leadershipinmotion.ph.
Mhm.
It'll be there, or they can call me 09988494168. Text me,
Okay.
write me, because we have a launch on June 1, and we're starting off with a certificate program if they want to become team coaches.
Oh, all right.
They
So book
can-
launching and may certificate program na siya.
yes,
two in
may
one.
certificate program siya.
Okay.
And I think access ang sabi mo kanina, no? Yeah,
Yeah.
because you're the only in the Philippines today providing a certificate program for team coaches.
Mhm.
If people would like to, it's a different thing coaching one person versus a team, di ba? Mas complex ang dynamics ng team kasi. Yun.
Okay. And when would we say na kailangan na natin ng team coaches in the organization? Kasi normally, it's always been just one-on-one coaching. Right?
If you want to now become more exponential and provide a higher team performance or high impact, one-on-one coaching is very effective for individuals, definitely, right? But it's a different thing altogether. Except mas complex and dynamics ng team, because there could be 10 or more members of the team. So how do you deal with different personalities, different ways
Yeah.
of expressions, the
And interactions,
emotions
no?
in the team. Oo, tsaka yung action nila, how can they share a collective action, buy-in. We have a simple tool, no? And we teach very gentle tools kasi example, a team makes a decision. No? Sabi ni team leader, let's go to this, and this is what we need to do. The example ko niyan is, there was a team we were coaching for that decides leader na may strategy silang gagawin. They prepare animal-shaped chocolates. This is a chocolate company. And everybody was gung-ho about it na, and they were about to launch that strategy when they did what we call the Fist to Five, no, which is a tool for decision making that we introduced. So sabi ni team leader, sige, before we finally go ahead with that decision, I'd like to see a buy-in and your commitment to this strategy. Scale of 0 to 5, put up your hands. If you don't go for it, put a 0, fist. I don't like it. I won't be part of that strategy if you go ahead with it. Or maximum is 5. Let's go ahead with it. And if you don't go ahead with it, I'm sure we'll be missing a lot, and I might not like it here, right? Like that. So 1, 2, 3, 4 would be varying levels of buy-in and commitment. They did that. So they were about to just launch it, no? And then when they did that, they get 1, 2, 3, show hands. There was a fist. Somebody showed up a fist. And tinanong nila, syempre, because that's an opportunity to give everybody the voice, right?
Yeah.
So sabi, bakit? Kasi if you launch that animal shape in our country, we will not get, we will not be able to sell anything there. So bawal pala yun sa kanilang culture, ang mga ibang animal shapes na yun.
Okay.
So it's about time, it was just a simple 10-minute, I think, fist fight. So these are the gentle tools we say, importante yun sa team. No, because ang natural, kasi ngayon, if the leader makes a decision and his eyes rest upon somebody who's also equally enthusiastic about the decision, he thinks na okay na yun, without minding the others are kind of quiet or would probably still be having some skepticism, etc. So
Nice.
this 5 is a simple tool.
Yeah. It's nice also because siguro they also are able to create a safe space na rin, no? So
Correct.
siguro kailangan ready rin yung organization in order for them to really adapt these tools.
Yes,
Huh?
so the shared leadership disciplines really talks about uh, the trust and safe space. And it begins with the first discipline, which is connect. So, alam mo, connect yan. We say we connect to people all the time, right? Or to ourselves. But there are different levels of connecting. We also want the member to be connected to his professional areas, aspects, to his career, to the team, to the organization, and to the business. How many of the members of the team are really connected to the shared vision of the organization? So, hindi lang siya simply personal, although it's very important.
It's nice. You mentioned kanina na may mga, di ba, itong 6 nga. Is there a way for us also to mix and match? Like may combinations?
Yes, definitely. Kasi ganito, so one-on-one, no, when we assess one-on-one skills, I'm an assessor by the way, ina-assess namin, nagturo ba ito? Naging consultant ba siya? Naging, he was coach. He was in the mindset of a coach all the time during that conversation. Pero sa team, sabi nila, it cannot be that we team coach all the time. So sometimes, no, when the team needs it, kunyari kailangan nila ng ano bang growth area nila, ito nga, new knowledge, clarity, we may need to facilitate, right? Or kung kailangan nila ng enhanced relationship, we need the team building part. Or new knowledge, we need to train a bit or be consultant. So nasa coach or ano na yon, sa third party expert na yon to determine in that moment anong kailangan ng team. He has to recognize that.
So parang you create a plan, parang ano siya, isang program talaga, no?
Sabi ni ICF, then in that case, the team coach also needs to bring in probably another expert.
Okay. Sir Jove, ano ba? Magjo-join ba tayo niyan?
I was really very, very interested in especially with the ICF.
Join
I hope
kayo.
I can be there on the 1st of June. Yes.
Ibitahin ko kayo sa launch at saka sa, if you like, to the certificate program.
Yes, definitely. I'm very interested with the certificate program.
And even the book, diba?
The book,
as
yes,
well.
yes.
The book is,
the author of the book would be here. Si Ernie Turner, he's the author of the book.
Nice. So may autograph signing din.
Yes.
Book signing pala. Autograph na pala yung sign.
That would be great for your teams,
At least
for your teams, that would be great. And if you want to become a team coach, ultimately, di ba?
Oo nga. Good starting point, no?
I think that's the goal, yes.
So kahit beginners, pwede, no?
Sorry?
Kahit walang experience in coaching, they can join.
We have the program includes modules for aspiring coaches or modules for credentialed coaches. So kasi ibang ang team coaching. If you are already a coach and you want to expand your capacity, your skills, then you can pursue the track.
Okay, to.
I think the most important question is yung cost.
Yeah.
And how long does the certification one, for example, modular?
It will be a hybrid certification. So there will be face-to-face. We scheduled it on Saturday para at least mas maka whole day without you getting out of work. And then the Zoom sessions will be every Friday henceforth. What's included is may mentoring sessions ito, and you will be mentored one-on-one on your one-on-one coaching. So you'll learn how to be a coach basically first, to be an executive coach, a leadership coach. And then we will expand that to team coaching. So learn more about difficult conversations, emotions, learn tools that will help you from beginning to end design for teams. Whatever requests teams will have, a team coach should be able to address it and know-how.
Wow.
Thank
Grabe.
you,
Thank you
boss.
so much.
Papakita ko sa inyo. No, papakita ko sa
Okay.
inyo kasi nakaano siya. Pwede may module 1, module 2, module 3. If you want the whole thing, no, it costs globally. So this is a global program,
Uh-huh.
but we have been able to negotiate a 30% discount for the Philippine
Oh,
run.
wow.
Oh, so you will be globally
Yes, so
certified.
let's take advantage of that. Maybe
Yeah,
na
we
lang.
should.
So we also see that in your website ba?
Yes, in our website, in our Facebook page, and if you want, I can send it to you, the brochure. Joanne,
that's great.
Yes, please.
Joe,
Yes.
that
Thank you
you
so
can
much. Yes.
consider
Yan.
that.
Thank you
Yeah.
so
Miss
much
Ruby.
for joining us, Miss Ruby. Kahit na may
Thank
part
you
2
for
na
having me
tayo.
also.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm very passionate about this because tanong ko nga, why do I want to do this? Because I really am a believer that teams can achieve higher performance and achieve potential, diba? If they just know how.
Right. Thank you for
Thank you so
being
much.
an
Wow.
empowering voice.
Yes, and it's quite inspirational as well. And once again, we would like to thank you for joining us. This has been episode 5. Wow, episode 5 na tayo.
Oo
Wow.
nga
And
eh.
Congratulations, J and
thank
J.
you. Congratulations. and also on the book launch, the June 1st. And for those of
June
you who are
1st.
interested,
So,
please.
Jove, I will send you the full detail because we're right now negotiating with the venue. I'll send it to you. Is that okay?
Yes, please. Thank you so much. Thank
Yan,
you.
let us know. So we can also
Yes.
share it.
And on behalf of PMAP, we would like to thank, of course, Martin Alcantara and Wang. Thank you for behind the scenes making everything work. And of course, our president, Miss Beth Nasol, and Miss Sarah Niguas. Thank you so much. And for everybody listening to us from anywhere in the world right now, thank you for being a part
Oh, by
of
the way,
People
Jobs,
Watch. Yes.
By the way, Beth is a shared leadership team coach.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
She went through our
That's
certification
great.
last year. I hope she doesn't mind me mentioning, but she's a coach.
I know she's very proud of it. So yes, thank you. See, you're everybody. If you want to finish this course, you'll be in good company.
Yeah.
Some of the best in people management. And Ms. Joan?
Thank you, guys. Thank you, everyone, for listening to our 5th episode. This is People Watch, where perspectives matter. Bye.
Bye, everyone.